with the coroner's inquest because we didn't have the same information that they had, and I never got the CMP report that I had requested. I had to go through freedom of information, and there's it's okay.
Yeah.
Should be released. I didn't want to do that. I had it on my head.
Start over. Whenever you're ready. So yeah, just wanting to sort of recap what you put on the website this morning
yes,
about.
I know, and I know, and I want to remember everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No, never mind. Very good. I just wanted to get that far so I wanted to make sure I get all the points here up here because I know I had what I wrote and I want to make sure that I get everything right.
Yeah. You tell me when you're ready. Well, do you think that this process will result in you have a lot of recommendations that you want to see. Do you think that this process will result in those recommendations?
Are you saying that because we want a Van Angel's law, that's where we're starting from, right? Okay, we want a Van Angel's law in our boys, and we want a class 2 driver, and we want a weather policy. I know that the buses they have now are new buses, and the reason why is because our children look ill, and I know that they have winter tires. That's another reason why. And the reason that the teams are being made. And the reason why we want to Van Angel's and then Van Angel's law so that the laws are followed for every child that travels for after-school activities and that they're safe, because I know my son, Daniel, would want it that way. And he would tell me, Mom, don't stop now. You know, I didn't want to die that night, and you find out why I died that night. And I don't want any other children to have to go through, and you, Mom, not to go through, or any other family to go through this ever again. Because I feel that there could have been a lot of rights that night that were wrong, and it could have been prevented.
How confident are you that this coroner's inquest will result in the changes that you want?
Well, actually, we know it's not going to become to that because it's just like for starting, the Coroner's Act is so old. First of all, it needed to be changed before truly changes happen. But we couldn't do anything about. We lobbied about that, and nothing has happened yet. So we are hoping that good recommendations will come, and still this is not the end. This is just the beginning. We have to continue working on it so we can do those recommendations being binding. So what we are hoping that comes out about that, a Van Angel's law that will protect any other children from similar accidents to what happened to our sons. And we would like the Department of Education to be fully responsible of our children and to enforce the law that they already have there. It's nothing new that we are talking about here. The act existed long time ago. These guidelines here, they were already out long time ago. Like when they called, they say, well, I'm sorry, when your son died, it was only a policy. Well, I'm sorry, it was an act too. We can show it to them. It was nothing of these guidelines and policy and act was not followed. So when this inquest finished, we are hoping that one of those recommendations would be that the enforcement of this law so the kids can be protected from traveling. We are not here trying to stop sports. We are here to protect them, to be safe, because sport is necessary for the development of the children. They need that in order to be confident and be healthy on their mind, you know. And that's what is one of the recommendations that we want. We also need a bus driver, like a class 2, qualified driver, like will do a check and will keep them safe. And we know that we cannot prevent every tragedy in the world, but at least some changes will happen. But it's up to us that we make them buy it.
But how confident are you that those changes will come from this process?
How confident? Because we are going to work for it. And we are not stopping our work until that is done. I know what my motivation is my son. I know he had a life to live. I know he was going to be a contributing citizen to this country, and that's what keeps me going.